everyone, welcome back to my channel. Previously, we've looked at the basics of two-way conversation. Taking turns, how to start and end conversations, the do's and don'ts, and checking your humour. Today, I'll share with you my next tip to improve your conversations even further and help you on the way to making and keeping new friends. Non-verbal communication. This is less about what you say and more about how you say it and how you appear to the other person. For example, things like eye contact, facial expressions, gestures and body language, and your tone of voice. The first step to communicating well non-verbally is to keep the right level of eye contact. This means not too little, but also not too much eye contact. Remember what we talked about in my tip 2 on starting conversations? If you haven't already seen that video, why not go back and watch it now? The link is in the description below. To recap, eye contact means looking at the other person's eyes. But if you find this a little hard to do, it's also okay to look at their eyebrows or between their eyes. This shows that you're either speaking to the other person or that you're listening to what they have to say. It's important to keep eye contact for most of the conversation so that the other person knows that you're engaged and interested, so they will be interested too. But when you do this, you should also try to look away from time to time, just for a couple of seconds, so that you aren't just continually staring at the other person without a break. This might make the other person feel very uncomfortable, even though you're just trying to be friendly and show that you're interested in them. It can be hard to remember when to look away, especially if you've practiced making and keeping eye contact. And the other person probably won't tell you, even if they're feeling very uncomfortable. So, here are some things that you should look out for as signs to tell you when to look away. The other person is starting to look away more and more often. They start to hesitate in what they're saying. They might move slightly away from you, or they might let out a little nervous laugh or a cough. So remember to keep eye contact for most of the time, but to look away from time to time. The next step is to adapt your tone of voice and body language so that it's appropriate for the situation. If you are talking to someone, it's important to change your voice and facial expression to match what they are talking about in terms of emotion. This will make the other person think of you as sympathetic and kind, someone who shares in their happiness and sadness, an excellent quality in a friend. For example, if they talk about something bad that happened, show your sadness by lowering your voice and speaking quietly and more slowly. And don't smile. If someone told me that they weren't feeling well, I'd say, "Oh no, hope you get better soon." So there, I sort of frowned a little and my voice dropped a little lower and I shrugged inwards a little bit downwards because I was feeling sad. If they tell you something happy that happened, then show that you feel happy for them by smiling and raising your voice a little higher. For example, If someone told me that they'd had a really nice lunch, I'd respond like this. Nice! Did you see how I opened up and smiled a little more, and I went higher up in my voice as well to show that I was happy for them? Did you notice how my facial expression changed? I smiled and opened my eyes wide, and my body opened up a little more. If someone tells you something special or surprising or shocking, use your facial expressions, your tone of voice, and your body language to show them that you're surprised as well. For example, if someone told me that they'd managed to get a spot on the school sports team, I might respond like this. No way! Really? That's amazing! Did you see how my face changed and my eyes became wider and I spoke a little louder, but also I used my hands to show how excited I was? If the other person tells you something scary, then you should use your facial expressions, body language, and tone of voice to show that you're scared too, even if you aren't really. For example, if someone described seeing a huge spider in their room to me, even though I'm not scared of spiders, I would still show them I was scared by responding like this. Really? My gosh. Did you see how my facial expression changed? My eyes widened again and my eyebrows went up to show that I was surprised and shocked. And also I put my hand in front of my mouth because I wanted to show that I was feeling scared. And my voice changed too. If the other person tells you something exciting, then show them that you're excited too by using your facial expression, your body language, and your tone of voice. For example, if someone invited me to their birthday party, I might respond like this. Oh, wow! Thanks for inviting me. Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. Did you see how my facial expression changed? I smiled and my face lifted up a little, and I used my hands to show that I was really excited. And my voice changed and went higher up a little bit as well. Remember, the volume, speed, and energy of your voice should fit the situation. Don't be too over the top, but also make sure that enough emotion is getting across to the other person so that they understand that you're sympathizing with them. It may be a bit tricky to get this right at first, but if you keep practicing, you'll be able to do it really well. Let's recap everything we've talked about in this video on non-verbal communication. Keep the right amount of eye contact. Adapt your voice and speech. And use facial expressions and body gestures. Oh no, that's such a shame. Wow, that's really cool. No way! Really? That's awesome! Oh my gosh. Whoa. Oh, I can't wait! I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions or would like to comment on anything I've said, drop me a comment below and I'll answer as soon as possible. See you in the next video.